upgrade? Yeah, that's a good idea too. That's what I'm saving up for now, is I want to get this ship fully upgraded. Also, to be honest, it's almost time to start progressing the main story, just to see, like, we may get a new ship in the main story, guys. Like, there's so many things that could happen that I just don't know yet. Maybe we unlock more ships as we progress the main story. Maybe there's custom upgrades we can only get in the main story. Like, main story in the last game unlocked some really big important things. So, I think we may do a little bit of a main story today. A blunting belt. That's pretty cool. Some drugs. Aquamarine. Nice. Some decent stuff there. Okay, there's dunnage. Now if I hope we can actually port here, because I need to repair. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So we're fully repaired now. Every time I say main story, it doesn't happen? Yeah. Story of my life, dude. Wow. The date and everything. That's pretty cool. Lifter's Refuge.
That can't be who I think it is. Did you catch the new play
by the peg-leg performers yet? It's awful.
The Green Menace? That I did. Made me want to poke out my eyes.
Udita. Who are you, Udita?
Damn me for a buttered slice of hardtack. It's you, ain't it?
The pale elf squints at you and puffs on her pipe. Acrid smoke from the bowl wreaths her face. Captain the Godhammer 3? At your service.
Angry by the thumbs. At your service, he says. I'll keep it quick, see? If your little dinghy has got some chase in it, I've got a list of captains with a black mark to their name whose ships need a quick scuttling. And I'm in the market for a scuttler.
What makes you think I'd be interested?
Saying you're not. Me? I hear you divert coin like my second husband to the bottom of a cask.
She plucks the pipe from her mouth and leans in to scrutinize you.
Never mind where I heard it. I heard it all the same, eh? Word gets round faster than pox. So, we have a deal?
What bounties do you have?
Knew we'd be fast friends, I did. You'll be looking to scuttle Cohh first, one of Rowatai's finest, eh? I don't ask my client what he did or what scale his death balance is. Safer to keep questions in the hold. Course you will. Knows a good opportunity when you seize it. Cohh helms a Voyager early muster in the waters north of Nakataka and south of Sayuka.
Sounds great.
Avon.
All right, awesome. We got a new bounty person. Fantastic. There's a lot of people here.
Give me a real challenge.
Ew, rotten hagfish? Ew. First we've seen that, I think. Who are you, Barkwami? A large Amoa sailor sits on the docks, broad shoulders hunched forward, back bowed. When he shifts, his blue-green skin ripples over his hulking muscle.
Ain't no cruel eye of me. What good's a pirate who can't see? Forget navigating by the stars or shooting a pistol. I can't even swing a sword accurately now.
Oh, no. Tyler says, do you skip my larger comments? Tyler, I skip most larger comments. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get a lot of time to read chat. So when I do look over, I kind of prioritize the small ones that are in nice bite-sized portions. Yeah. Is there fishing? I wish there was fishing. There's not fishing yet. Maybe we'll get into DLC or something. That'd be fun. Zecker says, small comment. Oh, hi, Sir Lancelot. What's up, buddy? Kota-sama, how are you? That's right, Herbalist Prime, we do. Repo, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Man, I love this low delay. This is so nice. Hi, Daniel. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Spicy Meme. What's up, buddy? Hello. I love you too, Sherlock Domes. Y'all are good people. Okay, let's keep going.
Have a pity and toss me a pie, will you?
Here you go.
Andra's blessings to you for sharing, sailor.
What's your story?
Is this what my life boils down to? A moment of entertainment for others?
Hi, my name's Cohh. That's my life.
I was a bosun not so long ago, and a damn good one at that. But I took a shot to the face, see?
Ouch. I see. He waves one massive hand in front of his sightless eyes.
Didn't lose much skin, but the flash burned out me eyesight. I can't make out so much as a blurry shape more than a foot away. Makes me right useless on a crew now, don't it? No one will have me for work.
I'm kind of sad that I can't recruit him.
Have a pity and toss me.
Maybe you can cook? I don't know. That's too bad. Neglected pig! Chauncey the pig! You had dexterity and convert some hits to graces. That's cool. Chauncey the pig. I wish I could give him more money. Let's give him 5 more.
Have a pity and Andra's blessings. I thank you for your kindness and your endless pockets. I thank you for your. I thank you for. I thank you. I thank you for. I thank you for. I thank you for.
There you go. Get a nice food on a nice meal on me tonight. A trim man in practical, well-crafted leathers watches you from the corner of his eyes. When he catches you looking his way, his hand drifts casually to the dagger at his hip and lingers for a moment. Then he smiles, the corners of his hazel eyes crinkling with genuine warmth, and waves you over.
A cozy traveler. Care to hear a tale?
Sure, bud.
Well,
Tell me about yourself.
I was born to a family of merchants on the Pearl Coast. I was a restless boy, and my feet took me to the Valen Republics when I came of age.
Funny enough, I went to a bar a few weeks ago, and I just walked in, and this dude walked up to me, and he said, "Do you want to hear a tale?" And it was great. He told me all about his life, and this never happens ever. This needs to happen more in real life. I want to walk up to random people and have me want them to tell me their tale. Man, the world sucks compared to games like this.
I learned of the power of geography and language at my father's knee, and those skills proved useful in the republics.
Next stranger I talk to, I'm gonna offer him to tell him my tale. I'm putting my foot down. Next time a person I don't know says hi to me, I'm just gonna be like, "Do you want to hear a tale? Because I got one." And I'm just gonna like tell him a story. It's gonna happen. Okay, anyway. Go on. He gives you a small smile and an easy shrug of his shoulders.
I joined up with a company based in Girara that traded in
Cohh arrested.
beautiful weavings. But they were ill-gotten gains, forcibly produced by a weaver the company kidnapped named Bonicetta. I didn't learn the truth until it was too late. And when our crime was uncovered, I was exiled from the republics.
That's too bad, dude. Shitty situation.
Indeed. But I should have asked better questions of my employers.
True.
And now I'm here, kicking my heels in the Deadfire, where no one knows my name and with few prospects before me.
So I got this ship.
I would like to make amends to Bonicetta personally, but it seems a distant possibility.
Can you teach me what you learned?
Well, I learned my lesson. I won't be played for a fool again.
Can you teach me what you learned in the Valine Republics?
Ark, you listen to my tale. I suppose I can do that for you for 3,000 copper?
Sure.
Well done.
He shows you a trick for lifting a man's coin purse from his belt. Between demonstrations, he also gives you tips for negotiating with even the most hard-hooded of merchants. You thank him and turn away. Just as you're about to leave, he tosses a coin purse to you with a laugh.
You nearly forgot something.
The coin purse he tossed you is your own. You have learned Carlo's training. Cool. Badass. All right. I will always exchange money for skills every day of the week. That is how you roll. What about you? Who are you, Kay? You find a woman of early middle years dressed fine, if dirty, armor adorned with bright purple piping. A pair of long scars bisect her brows and jaw. Though she stands at ease, a nervous energy thrums through her.
Fair day, traveler. Anything I can do for you, just say the word.
Tell me about yourself.
Lady adventurer at your humble service. I was born in a deer and raised in
it's
the
your
field,
best.
and there's nary a crevice of this archipelago I haven't seen. The living lands most off, but the Deadfire as well of late. And my goodness, if you think the Deadfire's wild, I must say, it's no more thrilling than a lady of luxury's afternoon luncheon, in comparison to the glorious madness of the living lands.
I'm digging all these real southern folk, making me feel right at home.
Being a cipher's come in quite handy, I'll tell you that.
Oh, you're a cipher.
Oh, dear me, yes. Can't seem to avoid it. Not a lick of it's my fault, of course. It's the university. Always sending me to the most dangerous corners of Eora, the skimps.
The scamps.
If I didn't know better, I might say they were trying to kill me. There's not other way to rid themselves of a tenured professor, after all.
You're a tenured professor at a university and a cipher? Got any good stories out of it, at least?
Oh, aye. Some you wouldn't right believe. Like the time I lost part of my ear here, see?
She pulls back her hair and shows you her mangled ear. It looks like something had a good chew on it.
Lost an entire research team along with the ear. Rather a long day, that was. My colleagues have implied I might be cursed, but I can't say I much agree. It's just the nature of the work, you understand. I mean, goodness, if you want a lady to find you the rarest plants, you gotta send her to the most remote places. On my last expedition, my colleague Inez got herself lost looking for what was essentially a big prickly weed. No medicinal use at all. I found her, though, mostly intact even. A blessing from the living lands, I call it, aye.
Mostly intact?
But I do go on, don't I?
Can you teach me what you learned in your time exploring the living lands?
With pleasure. Teaching is my specialty, after all.
Sure!
Excellent. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Interesting. She starts first with the practical training, how to move silently through the bush and how best to hide, how to step so as to muffle the sound of your feet. Satisfied, she moves on to a high-level explanation of various theories of knowledge. She seems to have quite a passion of epistemology, and goes on for an excruciatingly long time before at last sending you on your way. Hell yeah, dude. We just lost a lot of money, but got 4 skills out of it. Badass. Alright, man. A lot of speech checks use just like 1 or 2 of a skill. So getting just 1 or 2 can sometimes be pretty meaningful. Now let's see where the hell we are here. Whoa! There's 4 places to go on this little island? King's Coffin. Let's go check this out. Man, this is a cool little place. There's probably more of those guys ahead. Oh, I can only hope. I'll get everyone I can. Oh, it's a building. Oh. The wall is notched and scarred from countless knife throws. You completely missed the target.
Kill him, wait an hour, then pull any gold teeth. Easy as pie.
You're an idiot. Wait a minute, wait an hour. Alive, dead, it makes no difference at all.
I've pulled plenty of gold teeth. I know the right way of it.
Maybe I'll pull your teeth just to prove you wrong.
What do you know? It really does make no difference. You, out.
May I step closer to you, Captain?
Lost another crew to the floating hangman we did. The floating hangman? Is that who that little guy was? I like him. At the bar, you find a tall man with salt gray hair and strikingly bright blue eyes. His face sports a handful of long scars that continue down his neck and disappear beneath the collar of his shirt. He looks up from wiping down the counter when you approach and gives you a broad, disarming smile.
Haven't seen you around before. Welcome to the King's Coffin. What can I do for you?
Your tavern looks a lot like an old ship.
Figured that out all on your own, did you? You're right, though. Inherited an old dhow from my da when he passed. Right piece of shit it was, too. Realised I was bound to make more coin turning her into a tavern than letting her rot in her berth.
I wanted to buy something.
What do you want?
First of all, let's look at these sailors.
So long as you don't mind pirates, sure.
I want 1 more gunner. A seasoned navigator. Experts. Wait, what? It's a Vithrak. Oh, that's cool. Seasoned Cannoneer? Yeah, we'll take you. Oh, he's greedy, but you know what? That's okay. Greedy's fine. We'll take him. And then we'll leave everyone else. Do you have anything we want? Forgetful Knight. Nice. Do this one. Uh-oh. Okay, we good.
Watch and learn.
Oh, God have mercy on me.
What's up, Pietro? Hunched on his hands and knees, quivering and drenched in sweat, the pirate lets out a pain-filled groan.
Lost my God's damn soul in stupidity. Andre, save me now.
What's wrong with you?
My ship was attacked and boarded by pirate hunters. Didn't know if we'd be able to get away, so I swallowed down my most valuable possession. Gutty's black tear. A gemstone, about the size of my fist.
How do you even fit it in your mouth, bro?
Of course now, it ain't coming out of either end. Been trying all manner of foul concoctions to no effect on account of my stomach being too strong. Years of sailing the storm-racked seas will do that to you. Started feeling an intense pain 2 days ago. I think I might be dying. I can't even crawl no more.
What can I do to help, dude?
Make me puke. Whatever you gotta do, just make it happen before this cursed gem kills me. Give me something
The rotten
strong enough to
hagfish.
upset even my iron gut. Rosanella's got a stand in the Radiant Court.
Okay.
She's been supplying me with some experimental concoctions, tweaking them after. Tell her the last one actually came close to working.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, it's not the rotten hagfish. That would have been fun. Let's talk to these guys real quick. Can we talk to Tyrannus?
If you're enjoying my performance, tips are welcome but not required. Thank you, loyal patron.
Voice monotone, the wizard examines her nails as she speaks. Hand on her hip, she cocks her head as if she waits for you to speak. Here's a tip.
Oh, thank you, patron. I'll be debt-free in no time.
Despite her words, she doesn't actually sound appreciative. In fact, she rolls her eyes as she tucks the coin into her pockets. Doesn't look like you're enjoying yourself.
I work for a handful of pyres per day. How could I find enjoyment in that?
How did you end up here?
I was playing dice and gambled on a sure thing. It turned out not to be such a sure thing, and now Harker owns my arse until I can pay off the debt. Of course, I started off owing him 250, and even though I've paid that twice, now I'm in the hole for 700. The interest rate, this uniform, my food and drinks, they all got added onto my tab at the end of the day.
Farewell. Can I pay for her freedom? You find a lanky blonde elf flipping through a book of Adiran poetry by the artist Silba. His armor is well worn and well kept, and bears on its breast the image of a double-headed eagle holding a sword and crown. Looking more closely, you notice that with his free hand, he's picking a padlock.
Hello. May I help you? Need anything?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm not sure what there is to tell.
Any
I'm a
word
man
that
of
would make a good
adventure, mostly.
Story? Oh, is this guy going to give us mechanic skill?
A few. More than I could share in a night, to be sure. There is one that's close to my heart. It led me to my love.
He nods, pleased.
I was on an expedition into the backwoods of Red Seras when I came across an abandoned town. To my great surprise, I found a tremendous hoard of books in the town priest's cottage.
Listen,
And what a selection of books it was. Every subject represented, even some questionable ones. I couldn't help but help myself to them. I took as many as I could carry, and I can carry quite a bit. Read them all cover to cover and learned a lot too. I tired soon of wandering, so I settled in a small town in the Deerwood and became a tutor for a noble family. Fell in love with the governess, naturally, and I stayed. For a while.
listen.
I felt a stirring in my bones one day.
Giggity.
I can't explain it. I just woke up, caught sight of the horizon, and had to go. I left my lady wife right there in our marital bed.
Wow.
I don't know what's waiting for me out here in the Deadfire. But I have hope this will be my biggest adventure yet.
Can you teach me what you learned?
Well, you listened to my long tale. I suppose you are owed a trick or two.
Boop.
Much obliged.
He digs through his pack and pulls out several locks he found in his travels. He proceeds to put you through your paces, timing how quickly you complete each lock, then demanding that you do it again and faster still. Satisfied, you become a deft hand. He shows you how to build a small explosive with black powder, parchment, and twine. Once you've demonstrated you can create the explosive without getting yourself or anyone else blown up, he wishes you good luck and tells you to get going. Awesome. All right, let's go talk to this guy real quick. Can we buy the scrolls?
What can I do for you?
Damn. Looks like we can't. That's too bad. That would have been fun. I could just do the one copper trick 699 more times. You two are almost naked. Cabin boy. Nice. Hi, Erwena.
My. Aren't you a handsome one?
An older woman looks you up and down and smiles, revealing several gold teeth.
Did you need help with something, my dear?
What do you do here, female Fabio?
Isn't it obvious? I entertain, of course. It'll cost you 50 pyres, naturally. And don't let the wrinkles fool you. I'm still young at heart, and I've got more experience than most.
This is when we run. Actually, this is when we save it and science it.
Did you need my pleasure?
She leads you to a couch. Oh! Mistakes. Erwena's mature experience. +1 to all skills cannot be engaged by lower level enemies. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's a pretty crazy buff. Did Shodi see? Oh, Shodi was there, if you follow me. I think that's it for here. We may have to come back here later. Is that guy that killed the dude out here somewhere? Deanie? Who is Deanie? I don't feel so good. Okay, well. Okay, cool. Let's check out the Radiant Court. Deanie is one of the devs put into the game. Oh, really? Nice. Oh, I should have talked to the cabin boy. Well, we got to go back there anyway, it looks like, so. We'll be back.
You half-masted sot. 20 years old.
What's up, Berna? You a merchant?
Fresh fruit, vegetables, What can I stock you?
Oh, her fruit is expensive. Unripened palm stone. Oh. Let's buy that too. Maybe we have to bring her, like, the person we have to find. Maybe we have to bring, like, the rotten hagfish, the stone.
That's her.
Oh, look at this. Wearing a pirate hat. Let's talk. Why does that name sound familiar? Rosanella.
So you're the captain the old pork's been talking about?
Oh, my.
Aye, you do look like a fearsome sort. Welcome to Dunwich.
Boop. Oh, Igfrit's the sword owner.
What are you having?
Uh-oh.
I'll pour you a double.
Pietro sent me to you.
Ah, I guess the last concoction I made for him didn't do the trick then. Poor bastard. There's one last tincture recipe I know that won't kill him. Probably. It's called Andra's Bile, but I don't have all the ingredients in stock. You'll need a rotten hagfish, an unripened palm stone, and a vial of fire kelp extract. Have him mix it all with a half tankard of grog, and well, hope for the best.
We're gonna find the ingredients.
Check the barrels around Lifter's refuse for the rotten hagfish. You might be able to find unripened palmstone for sale somewhere in Radiant
I have both of
Court.
those already. What about the fire kelp extract?
Parker in the King's Coffin usually keeps some fire kelp extract on hand for
Perfect.
special purposes. Be careful when dealing with that one.
Why didn't you try the Anders bile earlier?
I did tell you the list of ingredients, eh?
Yeah.
He'll have stuff dribbling out of both ends for a week. Maybe 2 if he's really unlucky.
What do you know about the floating hangman? Her eyes go wide and she fumbles for a bottle of spirit, spilling rum all over the counter.
No one survives the floating hangman. Or so they say. It's the ship of the dead. You spy it on the horizon, you flee as fast as you can.
Why do I need to get a rotten hagfish and not a regular one?
The goal is to make him vomit, remember? A rotting hagfish produces a special oil once it reaches a certain level of decay.
Show me what you've got. Oh, barely anything. Okay. Cool. Great. All right, let's go ahead and save it.
Looking for work.
Ooh.
I've got coin and a few scores to
We
settle.
will talk in a few. Talk to you first. As you approach Ingfrith, she tenses but does not run. Her eyes go wide when she meets her own, shoulders high with a hunted look etched into her long face. Modwer strains in your grasp, pulling desperately towards a figure in the crowd.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm a friend, or I could be. I'm here at Modwer's request.
I had thought... I hoped to never...
She rubs a shaking hand across her eyes, which are red-rimmed and bloodshot.
Why did you bring it here?
She sinks back against the stone of the doorway and hangs her head.
You said you would come back for me, but you never did.
Modwer's voice is unsteady, strained. It pulls towards Ingfrith, as if it were a needle and she a lodestone.
Alone for all those years, picked up and discarded by countless strange hands, hoping every time that they might be yours. What did I do wrong?
Whoa.
It was no fault of yours. It is I who am to blame.
You clearly care for Modwer. What happened?
It was shame.
Ingfrith runs her fingers lightly down the length of the blade. Modwer leans into her touch, warms beneath it.
I was born a cipher. As a young woman, I was apprenticed to a master animancer. He was keen to refine the art of housing souls.
She sounds kind of like
He
her.
believed someone of my abilities might be an asset to his aim. My parents made a pretty copper on that deal. When I left him, I took Modwer with me. I thought it was my responsibility to look after it. I decided that my penance for Modwer's creation would be to hunt those who used animancy for terrible ends.
So she may know who's in the sword. At least you realize you were at fault. Most don't.
Do not make the mistake of thinking me noble. You don't know the things I've done.
Whoa.
For a time, I took a position with Dunreed Row in Defiance Bay. I saw things that haunt my nights still. With every unscrupulous animancer brought to justice, my guilt grew, knowing I was their equal in evils done. I fled for Deadfire to the Principe, but I was too naive to know that shame has fleet feet. It devoured me. I thought if Modwer were gone, I might finally be free of my shame. How foolish I was. But what of you? What do you want?
She takes an unsteady breath and turns her attention back to Modwer.
I don't remember my life before, so I can't hate you for stealing it from me. I don't know if I will ever be able to forgive your betrayal, but...
The sword leans heavily on Ingfrith, pressing its hilt into her thigh.
I would still prefer to stay with Ingfrith if she would have me.
I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Clearly she's not doing the thing anymore, and she did leave you.
Perhaps your friend is right, Modwer. Consider his words with care.
I do care for you as well.
The sword leans away from Ingrid and towards you. It presses into your leg.
I have to wonder, what'll happen to me after both of you die? Can my soul even return to the wheel? Though I've only known life as a weapon and I've no desire to die, neither do I want to live forever. I'm only a weapon. A tool. And even though you're still a ham-handed halfwit, I trust you. So you decide.
I'll take up Ingfrit's duty to Modwer if she's so determined to abdicate it.
You're right. After what I've done, I have no claim to it.
As Ingfrit turns to leave, she walks slowly as if waiting for someone to call after her, but Modwer says nothing, and neither do you. You feel a feather-light touch on your mind. Countless voices swell, and their ethereal tongues speak only apologies. Then, like the breeze, they're gone. Yeah, guys, no, I'm not... I can release... I'm assuming... Oh. Yes. Okay. Okay, that's good. But... Hey! Give that back. Whoa! Wait a second. Modwer got maxed. Grant's bottomed up. It's a stun. And then immune to intellect afflictions? Damn. It's no longer soulbound. It's just a really, really good, unique weapon. Interesting. Interesting. Man, I'm getting to the point where I really need to start thinking about weapons on him, even though I really want to see where this is going. God, we're getting... I wish we had more people that used melee weapons in our party. We're starting to get to the point where we're getting, like, a lot of good stuff. I thought I put that on him. Did I put Modwer on you? I did. I think I'm gonna keep this on Cohh, though. Although 26 to 34 or 20 to 30, and this is like 0.641 as opposed to 0.64. Well, I guess it's the same. Pen 9, pen 9. Well, you know what? Maybe I will keep what I got. Maybe I will keep this on him, on Cohh. Maybe I'll dual wield on Cohh. That's kind of badass. Maybe I'll just dual wield on him. I wish this worked on Druid. I think I'm going to put this on a Loth just to see what it does. Okay. Okay. Very piratey. Yeah, I agree. This could be cool. This could be cool. We'll give it a try. Another thing, by the way, we can do on Cohh is Cohh gets... Like, check this out. If we take this stuff off... Like, his fists are actually pretty awesome. Like, if we have both of these, it's 63, 59, 9, 9, 20 to 30, 20 to 29. But if we take these off, more penetration. Almost more accuracy and more minimum damage. Like, our fists as a monk are pretty serious. They're damn good weapons. They're also crushing damage. We need to keep that in mind. Yes, we have significant fist penetration. Excuse me. But we got to keep that in mind. I think I'm gonna do this, and this way we have, like, if the enemy is we've got a slash, we've got a pierce. Oh, they're both. This is pierce and slash. That's slash, and then this one will be fist. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's do that. I like that. Okay.
This looks great on me.
Awesome. I like how that worked out. Okay. Real quick, what we're going to do is I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick. I got to get some more water. And then we'll be back for more. Mods, you know what to do. Before I go, thank you, Orion Alliance, for the $10 mod tip. Rick Plays War with a $10 mod tip as well. Thank you so much for that today, guys. Really appreciate your support of the mods. As a reminder, today is Mod Day, so all active PayPal tips go to the mod team. Big thanks to everyone who has been contributing. That is awesome. Really do appreciate it. On that note, I'll be back in just a few minutes, and keep your eyes on chat. Back in a sec.